Welcome back to the Candid Bee channel. Thank you for joining me here today. I know it's been a while and I've thought of some new things that I thought I would share with you all. So I'm back to make a quick video. Well, this one may not be so quick, but as you can see, I wanted to discuss some of my favorite things, and this is the skincare edition. I have gone through a lot of skincare. I spend a lot and invest a lot on my skincare. And I wanted to share as the seasons are starting to change. So sit back, enjoy. As you all know, with most of my channel, this is an audio only. So feel free to continue driving, working, and doing all the things, most importantly, resting while I go through the video. So first up is a new brand to me. I'm all on the Korean beauty hype, and the first brand is Anua, or I guess I'm saying that right. It's A-N-U-A. Now, I heard of this brand through, I think, Simone Sanders and maybe Nina Parker, but I know for sure Nina. What I love about this brand, and everything you see here is out of my own bathroom and everything that I actually bought and have been using for probably the last month. So what I love here is that all of the products are affordable. They're $20 or below. They're readily available at retail, Ulta. And as I try to not shop at Sephora so much, let me take that back. As I try to condense where I'm shopping and where I'm getting things to maximize my points, I will say that Ulta usually provides me more of the value. So I'm trying to get as much as I can there and maximize using their point system and their reward system. So everything I picked up from Ulta. And again, this is Korean beauty. They are known for specializing in results. So I'm eager to get in there and use it and see how things go. They have a wide range of products. And that was one thing that was important to me, because I really want to also try to condense down the money that I'm spending on health, skincare, and all of the different products that I'm buying that may be doing some of the same things. So what I bought was their cleanser, which I just got, which also includes BHA. So that was a plus. And it came out a little bit more, almost like a scrub, but not quite that, that rough, which I love. I don't like a cleanser that's too gentle. I don't like a cleanser that goes on like lotion. I need some foam. I need some action. I need to feel like you're doing something, and I need it to be a little thick, which this is. Also, I got the rice cleansing powder. Now, I have always used the Tatcha rice enzyme polishing powder. So I was so glad to see that this brand had an exfoliant that was similar. Now, I will say with this brand, it foams. It almost feels a little bit like a gel when it gets wet. It's a really different, I won't say weird, but it's a very different feeling than what I probably have used in the past. And it takes a little while to wash off, which I don't like as much, but I want to see the results before I really go in and criticize the method and the product. They have a toner, which I love. I feel very refreshed. It feels, it gets that's another thing. Between the oil cleanser and the cleanser, when I go to tone, I don't think I've found anything left behind yet. It's really, really good. So I also use their serums. I use the niacinamide and this other one, it starts with the A. I can't think of the name of it right now. The one in the green is what starts with the A, and as you can see, I don't use that as much, but I use the niacinamide every day, and I like it. It's perfect consistency for me. The one thing I will say is the oil cleanser is a little light, but I still like it. Now, they also had some masks, but I didn't get any masks. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a mask girl like that. I mean, I'll use masks here and there if I remember, but it's kind of a special occasion thing for me to use the mask. So I loved all of those things about it. It's really new. I haven't been using it very long, so I don't really have anything to report about it that I don't love yet. So stick a pin in that, and there will be more to come. The next brand is Sulwasul. Now, this is also a Korean skincare brand, but baby, they are not for the faint at heart. I know I used this a couple of times, meaning I repurchased the oil cleanser, I repurchased the foam, the cleansing foam. I did not repurchase this activated serum because I kind of had gotten this in I got the package in the beginning, the starter pack that kind of gives you the bundle with everything in it. So I got some moisturizer, cleanser, oil cleanser, and I got this full-size bottle of activating serum. And although the consistency of all of the products are very light, the fragrance was not overpowering and light, I really loved all of that. However, I didn't really like the consistency of the cleansing oil. For me, it was too light. And I'm used to using the Tatcha brand. And it has a little bit more weight to it. Not a lot, but I could definitely tell a difference in the consistency between this one and the Tatcha one. So that, I like a little bit more thickness or a little bit more weight to my cleansing oil. The price is, this is luxury. Get ready to come off the coins, ladies. They're not shy about asking for the money. And, I've heard some people get really good results with these. Unfortunately, I didn't see much of a difference. And also, this brand is not available at Ulta. Now, I ordered the starter pack originally directly from their website and had no problems. But when I went to Sephora to pick up the cleanser and replenish the things that I did, I had trouble getting everything in one spot. Now that could be a good thing, meaning they're popular and a lot of people are using them. So they were out. I also bought during the Sephora sale to try to maximize the percentage off since I'm VIB with Sephora. But then even the second time that I went to purchase, I went through the same thing. And I don't think it was during a sale time. I even tried getting it at Nordstrom's when I was replenishing some of my perfume. And even with Nordstrom, even though they carry it and it's considered a luxury brand, they did not carry this in store. So that was another thing that kind of turned me off just a tad bit. And yeah, I could order it for Sephora delivery. Yeah, I could order it directly from the brand and all of that. But I like things that are of ease to me. And some days, when I run out, I'm ready to get it that same day. I just want to go somewhere and pick it up. I don't always want to have to order and wait for shipping and processing and for it to get delivered and all of that. Sometimes I just want what I want when I want it. And this wasn't, it was a little bit hard for me. Again, that could be a plus because it could mean that a lot of people are actually using this. And hey, you just need to be quicker because it's in high demand and people are getting results from it. Unfortunately for me, I did not see in the two repurchases, I didn't see enough difference to make me want to repurchase. Excuse me. Now, I did love the freshness of it. I don't know, it felt fresh, but let me tell you something. That moisturizer is very expensive. The moisturizer, based on the amount that you get, I was like, I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but baby, it's a no for me. Because two, I have a quality moisturizer that I really, really love, but I just was not a fan of an exorbitant price of the moisturizer. So I kindly had to bow out for that. And again, this is a good brand. And now I will say this brand, they also run a lot of sales on their website. So it may work for you, because this is not something that you're probably going to have to wait around to Sephora runs a sale or to Nordstrom runs a sale. This brand is one thing I will say that I liked about the brand is I was constantly getting emails of them saying that they have a sale, or they had, a customer appreciation, or whatever the case may be. So although it's pricey and it's considered a luxury brand, for the cleanser and the oil cleanser and maybe even the serum, you could make do with as many sales that they have. But that, I really was not a fan of how much they charge for their moisturizer, which I liked, by the way. But when I say they only give yourself a thumbnail amount of moisturizer for 200 and something, or whatever it is, it just wasn't enough to justify using the brand for me. So now we're going into Tatcha. I'm a Tatcha girl. I've been using Tatcha. It's a long time staple of mine, probably for the last 6 or 7 years. Tatcha is not Japanese skincare. It's not Korean skincare. It is Japanese skincare, and they are known for being a clean brand. The quality is 10 out of 10, I recommend. And for me, Tatcha is effective. Their products do what they say they're going to do. And they often also run sales. But the most impressive thing about Tatcha lately is they are now available at Ulta. So that has been great for me. Also, most people don't know it, and I know a lot of people may not shop on QVC, but QVC also offers Tatcha products, and sometimes you can get a 2-for-1 on the rice polishes and things like that. Now, you don't see them here because I've kind of switched a little bit, but this larger box is the rice enzyme powder. 10 out of 10, I have no problems with it. And I know I'm using the Angua brand right now, that's Korean skincare. I actually still prefer the Tatcha brand, but I am going to give this new brand a shot. This Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream Moisturizer, chef's kiss. It is a staple. I will never get rid of it. I will never leave without it. Day or night, you can wear it. I tend to like to wear it in the summertime. I tend to like to wear it at night and use something a little lighter in the day. But honey, don't get it twisted. I will put it on day or night. It doesn't matter to me at all which one I wear it, because I love it so much. It is the creamiest, richest, luxurious moisturizer. I feel like the amount that it costs justifies it. And when I go to get my waxing, face waxing or anything like that, the esthetician always compliments me on how well moisturized my skin is. And I'm going to tell you, this is my main go-to moisturizer. Now, I use other serums and things, but I very rarely stray from this Tatcha Dewy Skin. Now, they also have a water cream moisturizer that's very good, and sometimes when my coins are good, I will get them both and use the water cream in the day and use the dewy at night because it's a little thicker. What I don't love about Tatcha is they discontinued my favorite cleanser. They had a cleanser that was a deep clean, and it also was a little rough in texture and exfoliating. It was the best for me. If I have sensitive skin, it didn't burn my eyes. It was just the best at also helping exfoliate, and then following up with the rice enzyme powder was a fabulous 1-2 punch. And the fact that they discontinued that cleanser really broke my heart, because I have used nothing else other than that cleanser probably since I started using the brand. So I was really heartbroken over that. Another thing is, I will be honest, the price. This is a luxury brand. Get ready to come off the coins. But this lip mask, this dewy skin moisturizer, y'all, I will not go without them. I don't care what I have to do and who I have to do it to. I'm going to walk away with my Tatcha lip mask and my dewy skin moisturizer. This is just probably two of the best things out of the brand. Now, I also love their Camilla cleansing oil. It is also a fave. I am not buying it right now simply because I'm trying out this new brand. I'm trying to see the difference in how my skin loves the Korean skincare brands opposed to this, but don't get it twisted. At any moment, I will pick up a bottle of the Camilla cleansing oil and go back to what I know. Even though they don't have a moisturizer anymore that works for me, the things that they have that have stayed consistent and stayed from what I used when I first started using the brand, they are magnificent. I have no complaints with Tatcha whatsoever. They run a lot of sales on their site. They're the best of the best, y'all. Now, here's a few of my other products that I have on my shelf right now. So I'm just going to go through them really fast. First up, the OG Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. Let me tell you something. I will never ever go without this. This is an iconic staple. It's tried and true and proven in the streets, honey. Don't ever play with her. She is the OG of all OGs. She does what she says she's gonna do. I don't just use it at night. I use it day and night because you can use this twice a day. But I don't care, any woman of a decent age, I'm gonna say 30s, especially 40s and 50s, if they are about that life, then they already know about this advanced night repair and they have it in their arsenal. I don't know anybody that is worth their salt in the game that does not use this. Some of the most beautiful women of the world that we know of, some of the people with the most beautiful skincare I found out really use this. Now, another one that I have started using is the Shiseido Sun Protective Lotion. Now, I love that this SPF, it's a lotion. It easily absorbed. The smell is not too overpowering, and it's 60 SPF, which you don't see a lot. This is also black girl friendly. I'm a brown skin black girl, medium to caramel, probably about caramel skin tone, and I don't have any problems with any residue with this. It works fabulously. Again, I'm moisturized, I'm protected, neck and up, ladies, or décolleté and up, and you're good to go. Now, this Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Oil, it's a wintertime fave. This little bottle will last you a long time. Like, a little literally will go a long way. And if you put too much on, you will know it. But that's a fave. I know a lot of people use that, but I usually keep some of that on hand even if I don't use it as often. The Dr. Dennis Gross Daily Pills. Now, I just started using these. They're very expensive. I think a box of 90 is like $99. I'll report back on this. I've heard tons of reviews on it. The girlies say it's a must-have. They swear by it. But again, I haven't been consistent with them. I got a sample box, and we'll see how it goes. But I probably will more than likely purchase the big box at some point. What I don't love in this picture is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench. I like it, don't love it, but I still find myself reaching for my Tatcha Dewy moisturizer when I was using this, and I would more so use this in the daytime and use my dewy moisturizer at night. I'm not saying I wouldn't repurchase it, but I can do without it. I just liked it. I did not love it. Now, I know this is going to be controversial, but this SK2 facial essence, I didn't get the hype. It didn't do anything for me. I feel like it was expensive for no reason. It was a waste of money for me. I know people love it. I know it's always on people's list. I just didn't see the purpose of it, and it didn't do anything for me. One of the other things on here that you see is the Josie Maran Argan Oil. Now, I have used this for years, and what I used to do was put some moisturizer in my hand, put a few drops, because it has a dropper, put a few drops, maybe 2, into the moisturizer, mix it together, and then use it on my skin. But however, this is the original version. What I like to use was when they had a light version. I don't think they have it anymore. Excuse me. To me, the original is oily. Even sometimes if you don't use very much, it's just really oily to the point. For me, it's too much. To where sometimes if I overdo it, I feel like I need to get up and wash my face and start all over. I still like it. I'm not going to say I love it. I love the light version. The original is just a bit much for me and a little bit heavy. But it's still a very good product. Now, I know a lot of people use the Josie Maran body creams and body butters. I don't. I have been meaning to test them out, but don't let that sway you one way or the other, because I have very sensitive skin. There's very few products that I can use on my actual skin. I can use anything for the most part on my face, but from the neck down, it's an emergency situation. So I'm very careful. I would love to test the body creams out, but I have to stick to what works for me, but that's a me issue. That's not a product or a brand issue. But I see this brand on a lot of people's list. Again, the oil, you have to use it very, very sparingly. The light version was a lot more forgiving. The original plays no games, and it will have you looking like you dumped your head in some Crisco and you about to fry up some chicken, because it is just very oily to me. And of course, if you have oily skin, you probably want to just avoid this altogether. Abort. I did want to mention some honorable mentions that I use, that I love, that are probably usually in my routine that I don't have, or products that I may sub in and out in my routine often. One thing that I always have in my routine, in my bag, I keep this Laneige lip mask and glowy lip balm. They're staples. I keep this in the lineup. I'm just out of the lip mask today, so I didn't get a picture of it. And my lip balms are literally all over the place. I have one in my work bag. I have one in my purse. I have it in my nightstand. I have some in the bathroom. So, and I think most people, it's very popular product. A lot of people use it. So I didn't feel like you needed the picture because you've seen it around enough. Now this Biologique Rocher P50 lotion is another very, very, very used, very popular OG classic toner and exfoliator. I've tried this before. The version of it that I got was too strong for my skin. So I'm gonna try and repurchase in another formula, maybe a little less harsh, but let me tell you something. When you see very classy, well-moneyed women, this is in their arsenal. This is like that advanced night repair. I don't know too many women that have it like that do it like that and roll like that don't use this exfoliant lotion. It is just a staple, and it's one of those things that if you know, you know. It they specialize in results. People love it. A lot of people don't use it regularly because of the money. It is very pricey, but I feel like this is something that also lasts a long time. So let's move on to the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen. That is also one of my longtime staples until I found the Shiseido sun protective lotion. This Supergoop was my go-to. I would buy it and use it in a heartbeat. It's good. It's brown girl friendly. Same with the Ulta MD sunscreen. A lot of dermatologists request it. A lot of people use it. It is a little pricey. And I'm going to be honest, I will use it sometimes, but it's not my favorite. I don't know. It's just something about it that I don't know if I feel like it's worth the money or if I just don't like it as much as I think I should. I will get some every now and then, but if I have my choice, I'm probably going to use something else. The Paula's Choice BHA exfoliating toner is another one that's very, very popular. A lot of people use it. It's a staple. It's recommended. It does what it says it's gonna do. It's a little bit, it's about mid-range price, but it lasts a little while. You can also use it under the arms to kind of cut down on the smells and wipe away and keep it clean and the pores clean. So a lot of people use it for both, but again, something that's very, very good. I know a lot of people also use the glycolic acid from The Ordinary to do that. I use it for the same. I left that off of here, but that's another one that's very popular. And this brand overall, pretty much Caudalie, Caudalie, is certifiable. The products are expensive, but they are worth the money. I don't care what you get from this brand. It is worth the money. I've never bought anything from this brand and it not worked. Again, the products are pricey. They're expensive. For a long time, they were staples in my routine. But again, I've been trying to rearrange some things. However, should I go back to Portugal? Or should I go to Paris, which we know that Paris skincare is less expensive than it is here? And I will tell you, they had a product. It was I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a recovery oil or something that you would use at night. But whenever I had a pimple or any type of acne or breakout, I kid you not, if I put some of that on that night, it was gone by morning. It was amazing. And I saw it last year when I was in Portugal, did not pick it up. They no longer sell it in the States. So if you have a chance to go overseas to Europe or especially Paris, they will have some products from this brand that is no longer carried here in the States. Honey, pick it up. Get what you can, because you will not be able to get it here. But anything from this brand is gonna work. It's certifiable. It's worth the money. I will sing their praises all day long. I don't buy it all the time just because I'm trying other things, but I buy products from this brand during sales time. So when Sephora has a sale, they don't carry it at or wherever they carry it. If they have a sale, Derm store, anything like that, and I can score some of it and get some money off, that is when I pick up those brands. But it's not because they don't work. It's simply because, honey, they don't play about their coins. They know their products are good and they want the money. So, and it's worth the money. So that's kind of it for today. I know this was kind of a long one. Thank you guys for watching. Jump down in the comments and let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.